Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about how to solve the linear system of equation. Um, there are two types of method to solve simultaneous linear algebraic equation with many unknowns. The two types are one is direct method, another one is indirect method. In direct method, we have two different forms. One is Gauss elimination method, another one is Gauss-Jordan method. In the same way, in indirect method also we have two methods. One is Gauss-Jacobi, another one is Gauss-Seidel. What is that indirect method? The indirect method means it is an iterative method. Iterative method is called an indirect method. So now the Gauss elimination method. Now we discuss about how to solve the Gauss elimination method. So in Gauss elimination method, there are two steps are involved in Gauss elimination. It consists of transforming the given system of simultaneous equation to an upper triangular system. From this system, the required solution can be obtained by the method of back substitution. What is upper triangular? We know the matrix. If you're taking any one matrix, A, B, C, in this matrix, A, D, G are an diagonal elements. The below diagonal elements are 0. We have the values only in above diagonal elements. This kind of matrix is called an upper triangular matrix. So first we convert the given system of equation into a form of upper triangular matrix using the row reduction matrix method. We using row reduction method, we transform the given system of equation into an upper triangular system. After converting into upper triangular, then we apply the back substitution method. Let's see the problem. The first problem number 1. Solve the system of equations by Gauss elimination method. They give three equations with three unknowns. The unknowns are x, y, z. The variables are x, y, z, and that is a system of equation. So the given system of equation can be written in the form of matrix. First one is called a coefficient matrix named as A. So we are taking the coefficients of variables. So for the first x variable coefficients are 10 from first equation, 2 from second equation and 3 from third equation, and the coefficient of y is -2 in first equation, 10 in second equation and -4 in third equation. The same way the coefficient of z is 3, -5 and 10. So first A matrix is called a coefficient matrix. X is an unknown. What are the unknowns are involved in these three equations? X, Y, Z. And the last one is constant matrix. What is the constant? They give in the right side of the equation. What are the values present in right side of the equation? 23, -33 and 41. From this three, we taking that augment matrix. What is called augment matrix? The combination of coefficient and constant matrix is called an augmented matrix. So A comma B. Now let's start to solve the problem. So what we are going to do, we are going to convert the augment matrix into a form of upper triangular matrix, which means we convert the below diagonal elements as 0. So that is our aim. We are going to convert these three values as 0. So which method we are going to apply? Using an echelon method. So first give the name for the three row. The first row name as R1, second row name as R2 and third row name as R3. We fix R1 and change R2 and R3 by using R1. Using R1 we are going to change R2 and R3. That is the element 2. We must convert the variable 2 and 3 as 0 by multiplying a non-zero element of each row. So we multiply, first you have to taking that R2. What is the element first present in R2? The value is 2. We are going to convert this 2 as 0 by using the element 10. So you have to multiply a non-zero number to make the coefficient of any one variable equal. We have to equal, make it both values as equal. So you have to multiply the 2 with the 5, we get the value 10. So 5 into R2. We are going to multiply 5 in R2. What is that answer? 5 into 2 is 10. 5 into 10, 50. And 5 into minus 5, minus 25. And 5 into minus 33 is minus 165. Already there is a 10 present in R1. So you have to taking R1 without any multiplication, taking the value of R1. So how can you get the value? The first value was 0. If you subtract 10 minus 10, we get the answer. So you have to subtract both the rows. If you subtract that, the sign must be changed. So what is the subtraction? So now the R2 is equal to 10 minus 10, 0. 50 minus 2 is minus 50 minus 2. So there is a minus here. It is plus. So 50 plus 2 is 52. And minus 25 is minus 28. In the same way, your answer is minus 188. So now we get the answer for R2. In the same way, we are going to change the number 3 as 0 by using R1. So how can you convert both the terms as equal? So if you we must multiply the first R1 as by 3 and R3 by 10. So first taking the matrix. What is your matrix answer? So we first fix the first row. So taking that row element as it is 10, minus 2, 3 and 23. Now we find new R2, right? Now we find the value of R2 here. What is the value for R2? The value of R2 is 0, 52, minus 28 and minus 188. So this is R1. Now R2. How can you get R2? We follow some rule here. What is the rule we are doing? 5 R2 minus R1. Okay. Then come to the third row. Taking that third row, we are going to convert the first element as 0 by multiplying 10. We get answer 3. So 3 into 10 into R1, 10 into R3 implies. Okay, similarly 3 into R1. So what we are going to do? Multiply the third row by 10 and multiply the first row by 3. So what is your answer here? If you multiply the row 3 by 10, then your answer is 3 tens are 30 and minus 4 into 10 is minus 40 and 10 into 10, 100, and 10 into 41, your answer is 410. Similarly, we have multiplied the R1 by 3. Then your answer is 3 into 10, 30, and 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, and 3 into 3 is 9, and 3 into 23 is 69. How can you get the first element as 0? By subtracting. If you subtract means change the sign. So now your answer for R3. What is your answer for R3? 30 minus 30, 0, minus 46 plus 6. Sorry, minus 40 plus 6. Your answer is minus 34. 100 minus 9, 91, and 410 minus, this is minus not plus. So minus 69 is 341. So this is your new answer for R3. This is a rough work. Okay. Now you substitute this value into the matrix. So now what is your answer for R3? Your answer for R3 is 0, minus 34, 91, and 341. How can you get this answer? So now we get answer for R3 by 10 into R3 minus 3R1. Okay. So out of these three elements, we convert the first two elements as 0. Now we are going to convert this minus 4, that is minus 34 as 0. That is our second aim. So for this, you have to fix R2. Fix R2 and change R3. So we are fixing R1 and R2. So taking the value without any change from the previous matrix. So from this first step, we get the answer for the first row as it is 10 minus 2, 3, 23. Similarly, taking the value of second row 0, 52, minus 28 and minus 188. Now we are going to change R3 only. So this is R1 and this is R2. Now we are going to change R3. How can you change R3? We get the value, both values, we are going to convert the both value as equal. How can you get the both value as equal? We multiply which row we are going to change? R3 we are going to change. So multiply R3, multiply R3 by 52. Similarly, multiply R2 by 34. So we are multiplying the R3 by 52. We get the answer. What is our answer? If you multiply R3 by 52, 0 into 52, the first value is 0. Similarly, 52 into minus 34. What is the answer for 52 into minus 34? Our answer is minus 1768. And for 91 into 52. What is your answer for 91 into 52? 91 into 52 is 4732. And similarly, 341 into 52. Our answer is 17732. Okay, now we multiply R2. Now we are going to multiply R2 by 34. Okay, R2 by 34. So 34 into 0. 34 into 0, your answer is 0. 34 into 52. 34 into 52, your answer is 1768. And 34 into 28. 34 into 28, your answer is, that is minus 28. So 34 into minus 28, your answer is 952. And 34 into minus 188, your answer is minus 6392. Now your answer for R3. What is your answer for R3? Your answer for R3 is, how can you get? We get the answer directly by addition. So 0 plus 0, 0, minus 1768 and minus 1768 is 0, and 4732 minus 952 is 3780, and 17732 minus 6392 is 11340. So now this is the answer for R3. We are going to substitute this R3 in the matrix. So in place of R3, substitute the value 0, 0, 3, 7, 8, 0 and 1, 1, 3, 4, 0. How can you get this value? We get this value by applying the rule, this rule. Okay, 52 R3 plus 34 R2. So this is our final. This is our answer for upper triangular matrix. Now we get the upper triangular matrix. Listen. So this is our diagonal element. The below diagonal elements are 0. So this matrix is called an upper triangular matrix. So next, convert this matrix into an equation for applying back substitution method. So the equations are, so this is the answer for A comma B. The first step is over. We convert the given matrix into an upper triangular matrix. After that, we convert this matrix into an equation. So the equations are. So what are the unknowns involved here? The first unknown is x, second unknown is y, and third unknown is our variable is z. Now taking that equation. What is that equation? The first equation is 10 into x. So 10x. Then minus 2 into y, minus 2y, and 3 into z plus 3z equal to, the constant is 23. In the same way, this is equation number 1. Okay, in the same way, we are taking the second equation. In our second row, the first element is 0. So 0 into x is 0. So there is no need to write that value. So come to the second one, 52 into y. So your answer is 52y. Then minus 28 into z, minus 28 z is equal to minus 188. That is equation number 2. And similarly, write the third row as third equation. So there is only one number is here, that is the coefficient of z. So 3780 into z is equal to 11340. So this is equation number 3. Now we are going to apply back substitution method. Now we are going to apply back substitution method. What is the back substitution method? We are going to solve this equation from the last equation to the first equation. From the last equation to the first equation, we are going to solve. So that we have to taking the third equation first. What is our third equation here? The third equation is equation number 3 implies. What is the third equation here? 3780 into z is equal to 11340. We need the value for x, y, z only. So needed the value for z only. So taking z as it is and bring the value of z into the next side, it comes to the division. So 3780. If you divide this value, what is your answer? If you divide 11340 divided by 3780, your answer is 3. So therefore, z is equal to 3. We get the solution for z. Okay, we get the solution for z. Now come to second equation. Now come to second equation. What is your second equation? Your second equation is 52y minus 28z is equal to minus 188. Now we are going to solve this equation by substitute the value of z. What is the value of z in the previous step we get? The value of z is 3. So substitute the value of z here. So 52y minus 28. In place of z, we substitute the value of z3 into equal to minus 188. Now the answer is 52y. What is the answer for minus 28 into 3? Minus 28 into 3 is minus 84 is equal to minus 188. Now solve this. We need the value for y only. So bring y in this side and bring minus 84 into the next side. It comes to plus 84. So what is your answer here? That is minus 104. So this implies 52y is equal to minus 104 means y equal to minus 104 divided by 52. Then your answer is minus 104 by 52 is minus 2. So that y equal to, what is your answer here? Therefore y equal to, your answer is y equal to minus 2. Y equal to minus 2. Now come to the first equation. Okay, from first we have to solve the third equation, then we solve the second equation. Now come to the first equation. What is your first equation? Your first equation is 10x minus 2y plus 3z is equal to 23. Okay, already we find the value of y and z from the previous equation. Now substitute the value of y and z here. 2 into, what is the value of y here? That is minus 2 plus 3 into, what is the value of z? Already we find the value is 3. So equal to 23. So this implies 10x plus 4 plus 9 equal to 23. So this implies there is a 10x. Bring the remaining value into next side. 4 plus 9 is 13. So minus 13, your answer is 10. So this implies 10x is equal to 10, which means x equal to 10 by 10 is equal to 1. So now we get the solution for x also. What is the solution for x we get? We get the solution for x is equal to 1. So finally the solution is, we have to write the solution. Finally we are going to write the solution. So the solution is x equal to 1, y equal to minus 2 and z equal to 3. So this is your final answer. Thank you. In our next class, we discuss about how to solve the indirect method Gauss Seidel. So what is the direct method? We get the solution directly applying the method. This is called direct method. Thank you.